Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Wong again. I'm going to show you videos on how to print out my food groups and activity histories. There are a couple of errors that I found from grading your week one, part one of the big projects assignment, your 3-day food diary. Okay, please follow me. This is a common errors among all of you in the class. The first thing is to know how to print out correctly the food groups. A lot of you knows how to print out my BMI, which is this one. Unless you're 19 years old, then this software will not pick it up. Then you have to do my BMI on a separate software that you can Google online. Another thing that you're supposed to print out is in here under my activity or your activity history. That's a problem for a lot of people. When you click activity history, what you would do is your history is based on the last week you enter. So if you don't change the date to reflect and capture those last 7 days where you input your data, it would not show all the information in here. You see, when you hit print report. So for example, I don't have a good history to show you. For example, let's say I input my activity on May the 21st. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to perhaps May 21st was the last day that I input my 3-day food diary. That includes the activity. So I would click May 22. I'll change the calendar to let's see, it's not working, but okay, May 25. Okay, so when I click May 25, you can see from here on the heading here is include May 22, May 21 and 20. So if that's the day that you have your activity, then you can hit print report. It will capture all the data. You see what I mean? However, if you input on May 20, 21, 22 and you put today date is what? July the 1st. July the 1st, if you click it, and now it shows the last 7 days. Okay, 7 days, and that for this reason, it's not going to capture the physical activity that you input. It's not going to work. So that's the first common error. The second common error is under my food. Is not the eating history. The eating history, a lot of you have printed it correctly, which is good. It's part of the requirement. Remember, there's 4 requirements, right? My BMI, your eating history, your activity history, and the food groups. Food group is right here. That's where most people have errors with it. Now, you actually have 3 days food diary, so you're supposed to pick up 3 of those days and print them out separately if you've done it correctly. But I still accept them if you only print out 1 of them to show me as an example. I don't know when I input my data, but let's go to this calendar right here. Aha. I'm thinking that I have a data here on the 26th, and for this reason it's highlighted in yellow. So let's click it. No. Let's try again. Maybe it's on the 10. No, not on the 10. Let's try again. Okay, so I cannot find my data, but what I'm going to tell you is, for example, June 7 is one of the 3 days that I have data. I will go to this calendar and click June 7. Okay, by doing that, I can populate all the data here. See, it says right here, the result based on the food choice you make on June 7. So this was the data. And I'll hit print all reports. Do not hit print report. You're only going to give you 1 or 2 pages. You want to print all reports, which will give you all the details. Okay, so you have to go back to each of those days that you have data by choosing this calendar, and you print it. This is also the second most common mistake of the class. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.